everybody. It is Sunday. It is 8:01 Pacific Standard Time. Do you know where your cryptids are?
Back over here.
We are the last Sunday of 2025.
Yay.
Whole brand new year, brand new us. I guess top of the hour. I do have some statistics to go over.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. So, Unleashed, we got some of the statistics back for how Unleashed has done over the last year.
Do we really want to know?
Oh, we want to know. These are some big numbers.
Oh.
So, the audience has increased in 2025 over 2024 by 85%.
Ooh, nice.
So we're up 85%. Total new audience, 966% in 2025 over 2024.
What? That's
Yes,
insane.
we have grown 966%.
That is insane.
Total followers has risen by 54%. The amount of our videos watched is 227%.
Ooh.
So people are actually tuning in to see our smiling, happy faces.
And the drunk face of me every now and then.
We are in the top 10 podcasts for 9 fans. We are in the top 5 podcasts for 6 fans. And we are the number 1 show for 4 fans. So we have 4 dedicated fans out there. I think we know who one of them would be. And
Yeah.
people have binged our show 20% more.
Dang.
So those are some huge numbers, and that's just off of Spotify.
Oh, just Spotify, huh?
That's just Spotify. YouTube has... Those are also big numbers. Those are along the same amount of time watched, new viewers. We're doing something good, so I guess we got to keep going on with this forever.
All right. Now it's time to start making some money off of this crap.
So yeah, the show has prospered and grown over the last year, and we thank you, the viewers and the listeners,
Absolutely.
for
Tolerating us.
tolerating us and giving us those numbers and giving us encouragement to continue on doing what we do, when really it's mostly just Tammy on Unleashed and just me and James just in here.
Chiming
So
in.
it's- Yeah, dropping in smart-ass comments from time to time.
It's all fun.
Yeah.
So, see, the real reason all those numbers are up is only because Tammy's on here now. If Tammy wasn't here, those numbers wouldn't be that high.
Yep, it's all Tammy's fault.
Yep.
That's why we're going to be doing this till we're 90.
I don't know about that, but okay.
If the audience is there, we know Julie's always going to be here, so...
Yeah, the doctor, professor, doctor.
And
Which, I mean, we did give a shout out to her on the last show. Julie says, Tammy.
See?
and we have Betty that tunes in at work every Monday morning and watches several of our podcasts while she's working.
Very nice. Tell her, we tell her hi as well. Julie had surgery. She's doing better. It's good news. We're glad you came out of it alive. The shows would be boring without you. Anyways, that's top of the hour. Also, if you caught the War Room before, our guest was doing his mayoral duties with a Christmas function for the town of Rainier. He's very sorry. We will rearrange that one You know, being a mayor, you got duties you got to work on. Got to make those appearances.
Absolutely so.
But yeah, the shows start filming soon. We've got a good, solid game plan if you watch that one. Julie says, thank you, still hurting and stuff, but oh well. Hey, that's all right. Hurting just means you didn't die.
Speedy recovery.
Nice way to put that, Doc.
It's been a week. So hopefully everybody had a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. We got New Year's coming up. So we'll try to make this one special, and then we start out January with Ghosts of Route 66. It was all Tammy's idea. Kind of gave her the run of the show, and she's kicking it out of the park. So, anyways, so tonight, it's Season 5, Episode 8. We are talking about the city of Portlock, Alaska. The myth.
This is good.
Anytime you're ready, Tammy.
Yeah, take it away.
Nestled in Port Chatham Bay in Alaska is an eerie and mysterious ghost town. It was abandoned in the 1950s, the site of a series of unexplained deaths, disappearances, and mass fear. It's known for its history, dark and eerie, spooky tales, and the lingering presence of strange activity. The phenomena attracts paranormal enthusiasts and cryptozoologists to the former city of Portlock. The early years of the 20th century brought people to the town. Portlock was established as a cannery town and named after Nathaniel Portlock. He was a British ship captain who sailed there in 1786. The town was in the Kenai Peninsula, where salmon was prevalent. The town gained its own post office in 1921. Russian Aleuts were a majority of the population. It is located on the southern edge of the peninsula. Nearby communities include Port Chatham, the chromonite mining camp known as Chrome, and Seldovia. In both the 1940 and the 1980 census reports, Portlock was listed as an unincorporated village with just 31 residents. That was the last time that the town went on the census report. They just stopped bothering after that.
Yeah.
It was in 1785 that Captain Portlock of the Royal British Navy landed in the secluded bay. Investigations of the area showed the remnants of an abandoned native village. Then in 1867, a new community of Sipiak nomads set up camp in the eventual location of Portlock. The new residents were amazed at the abundance and the size of the clams and the other bounty that they found on the shorelines. They knew they could spend the winter there and be fine. Their excitement only lasted about a month before they were scared off. So in 1921, a small community of Russian Iroquois found the village and were attracted to the area. They bring in 20th century industry to the town. They open up a processing cannery for the abundant salmon that's there. They open a post office and a school. The town would be abandoned not even 2 decades later. What happened at Portlock? Why did the town keep facing abandonment? What was causing the mass fear? Now, this is where the story gets interesting. There are stories of strange happenings in Portlock that definitely lead people to believe it is haunted. It has been named one of the eeriest places in Alaska. The stories are of a large hairy beast, a wailing spirit wandering the wilderness, and some smaller hairy devils that travel in packs. There are also many hard-to-explain deaths in the area. I wonder what the little hairy devils look like.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering, maybe they were mistaking them for wolves or something like that.
Okay, so our story is going to go back to that 1785 landing of Captain Portlock and his crew. Who had the uninhabited village belonged to prior to him getting there? They didn't know, but they decided to settle into the little village. Soon the men began to feel ill and grew scared. They would beg Portlock to depart from this area. They would end up leaving with only the captain's name to bear on the cursed ground. What was causing the problems? Why had the previous people left? It turns out, just 6 years before, Spanish explorers had landed in the same place. They had fallen sick as well. Some of the people had died, and some were just living in complete fear. Fear about what had made the native settlers move as well. Then they heard horrible, morose cries in the night, and it was edging down the mountain towards them. The sickness that was causing so many issues could be attributed to infrasound. That's a low-pitched frequency that can't be heard by humans, but the effects associated with it can be. Some mammals use it for communications. These include creatures like elephants, whales, and rhinos. Tigers use it to stun and disorient their prey as they roar. Exposure to the infrasound can cause inner ear imbalances, vertigo, nauseousness, vomiting, and bowel spasms. It can even cause resonances in inner organs such as the heart. It's also been attributed to a special creature.
Welcome back, Doc.
Sorry, crazy dog. I had to run the dog outside real fast.
I bet she was happy.
It wasn't really much happy. It was.
She was relieved.
She was really relieved to go outside. Okay. What page are we on? What page are we on?
We're going to jump forward to 1867.
Going to page 5. Almost to 5. How's that?
Oh,
Page 4.
And towards the bottom.
okay, gotcha.
Okay, so jump forward to 1867. That is when the nomadic community of Sukyak moved to Portlock. They were happy about the abundance of food in their new home. Then within a month, they were attacked. It happened almost nightly. The cannibal giants fought with an animalistic savagery that they had never before encountered. They called these giant Nanticat. How do you say that, Darren?
Nanticock.
Nanticock.
Just go with that one because that's not my cousin's tribe, and she's still upset when I try to pronounce things in her tribal language and I get it wrong.
Anyway, that translates to hairy man, so we're just going to say hairy man. They were described as large, hairy humanoid beings with supernatural abilities. They fought for their homes and their village. Unwilling to leave and give up their new homes, they fought hard. The months turned into years, and the attacks did not stop. Cannibals kept coming back, showing no mercy. It was posted in the San Francisco Chronicle about the events. They stated that the giants rip people to shreds in the streets every time they need a square meal. By 1905, the Sukyak left the village, abandoning it. It's now 1921. A new group moved to the village. With the stories of the monster, the town institutes a curfew at night. No one is allowed to go out in the fog or into the forest. Armed guards patrolled the streets. The big hairy guys controlled the forest. When it was foggy out, it would stalk the streets. As the town grew, people started letting their guard down. Well, they might have just become too confident that they were safe, because in 1931, Andrew Camlack, he just ran out of luck. He ventured out into the forest to log some trees. Oh, Andrew, what were you thinking going into the forest alone? Well, Do you think he found his way home, or did he suffer his demise?
Oh, hell, he suffered his demise. Come on.
Well, when they found poor Andrew, his head was caved in. It was said a piece of equipment heavy enough to have been hauled there by Camluck's dogs had been the murder weapon. But the poor dogs, well, they were all found torn to ribbons as well.
Dang.
Brian Weed, the co-founder of a group called Juneau's Hidden History, has traveled all over Juneau and other Alaskan towns looking for stories and information about the natural history. He tells a story like this. A logger was out working, and something or someone hit him over the head with a huge piece of logging equipment. Something that one man couldn't have lifted. When they found his body, well, there was blood on the equipment, and there was no way one person could have done it. He was a good 10 feet from the logging equipment, so it's not like he slipped or fell and hit his head. It looked like someone picked him up and bonked him over the head with it. And Weed goes on to tell another story. The local natives start talking about a creature, a hairy Bigfoot type Yeti. It was called the Nanticock, or a big hairy creature. At the same time, the villagers start talking about seeing the spirit of a woman dressed in black clothes that would come out on the cliffs above the town. They described her dress as being so long that she would have to drag it. She had a very white face and would scream and moan. The villagers would hear something, and then she would slip back into the cliff face.
So we're talking about a lady in black, not a lady in white, which seems to be the thing that Alaska's known for, is a woman in black instead of that woman in white.
Yeah, there's been a lot of women in black.
Yeah.
Changing it up on us.
Kind of nice, isn't it?
Just wait till next week.
All right, Julie says she sounds like not to knock. Not to knock.
Yeah, not to knock.
Very good.
You're
Close.
doing
Nobody needs to have a shot tonight.
well. Damn it. No, just kidding.
Okay. So the next story is about a man named Albert Petka from the 1920s. The story goes that he supposedly scared off the hairy creature with his dogs, but not before he received a fatal blow to the chest. Petka survived long enough to tell his story, but succumbed to the wounds shortly after. Reports of prospectors and hunters began to be so frequent that they were commonplace. Their bodies were allegedly found in a creek as if their limbs had been ripped apart. People began to be afraid of what could be lurking at night. People began to ask a lot of questions. Was there really a monster? Was it just large bears? Could there be a serial killer in their midst? Was it something more sinister?
Dum dum dum.
The folklore persists, with occasional visitors reporting strange sightings, keeping the mystery alive and attracting interest from paranormal investigators. By 1950, the fear of the creature and the unsolved deaths drove the entire population of Portlock to flee. It was left as a desolate ghost town. Most of the Portlock citizens moved to the nearby native Alaskan villages of Nanwalik and Port Graham. Portlock is now under private ownership, maintained by the village of Nanwalik. They are considering the possibility of reestablishing the village of Portlock. It was completely abandoned when the post office left between 1950 and 51. The postmaster was the very last person to leave town. Portlock was once a vibrant village, but now all that's left is the unsettling ghost town with several rotting houses. Probably get them cheap, though. It's considered one of the most frightening places in Alaska. All that remains of Portlock, Alaska is a mine tunnel, house pilings, and rusted cannery equipment. The once thriving cannery town now sits eerily overgrown with moss, trees, and mystery.
Julie in the chat says, why? Well, Bigfoot goes on a killing spree and you tend to not want to go back there. Some people just actually get the point and get the idea and be like, all right, this ain't good. If everybody keeps setting up a town and things keep eating people and killing dogs, and it's time to leave. And I mean, there was I don't know, I didn't read ahead. Maybe you talk about the TV show.
Yeah, the Alaskan Bigfoot Killer, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, very good show to watch, actually. It's pretty informative. Our good friend Jeff Davis was on there.
Yeah, you beat me to it. Julie says, why would you want to reestablish it? Because of the place that it's sitting was very good for fishing and hunting and logging. And a lot of the native tribes still believe that it's special for the people. Too many people hunt and track Alaska for it to be a bear, and no one knows it. So many people are missing in Alaska every year. It's scary, says Jamie Logan. Yes, Alaska. Great place to go and visit. And hopefully disappear in the woods for a while, but that's a lot of
disappear. You might not be back.
Well, I mean, you always want to disappear, but it's the disappearing and not dying and being food for a giant Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead.
We're cooked up in the cannery.
Yeah, probably not. Not a good thing.
Over the years, about 36 people were murdered or considered lost. Was it the woman in black? Was it the hairy monster? Was the serial killer? We will probably never know. Another story talked about a group of hunters stalking a moose when they came across giant 18-inch footprints of some kind of animal. They were shocked when they found that the area had been there was destroyed tree branches and blood, but there was no sign of the moose or what had killed it or taken it. One man in Portlock saw a huge hairy creature destroying the equipment. One hunter went missing on a routine expedition and never returned home. The search party came across his body in the creek. It was so badly mutilated and torn apart, and it was not consistent with the bear attack because of the particular way it was torn. Mysterious
Bigfoot, Dogman, Mothman, the otter thing that we talked about a while back.
The Kushtaka puppies?
Kushtaka puppies!
Oh, no.
Adlets. Tying it all together. The Kushtaka is an adlet, it's a Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Is it the woman in black?
There's so many different things it could be.
Cardiac bears, grizzly bears, black bears, moose. Most people would say moose are not dangerous animals, but
yeah, right.
When I lived in Montana, that was they said what because we were in Glacier National Park, the park ranger sat us all down, all the lodge workers, and said, "What animal do you think is the most dangerous in the park?" And everybody, including myself, said grizzly bear, and they said, "No, that's second dangerous. The most dangerous animal we have in the park is a moose, then a grizzly bear, then the wolverines, and then black bears." And we all said, "Moose?" They're like, "Yeah. A grizzly bear will maul you and get bored and walk away. A moose will get pissed off that you bled on his paws and beat you more, and then get more pissed off because you're still bleeding on him."
Bad Bullwinkle.
Anyways.
Oh, Jesus.
The mysterious murders and disappearances plagued the town. The bodies were found dismembered or with strange wounds. Massive human-like footprints were found at crime scenes, too large for bears or humans. People reported hearing the strange noises, seeing large figures, and experiencing unexplained property destruction. Even today, the atmosphere is unsettling. Visitors to the ghost town have reported feeling watched, experienced unease, and hearing eerie sounds. While folklore blames the Nantinak, the Portlock murders have never truly been solved. There has been conclusive evidence pointing to a specific. They haven't figured out the specific suspect or creature.
We can help out with that one. It's a giant otter.
Puppies.
Puppies. It's a giant otter creature. And a Bigfoot.
Josh, get your puppies under control.
I don't know if he's still here or not.
Oh, damn.
He might have tuned out.
Portlock is a classic example of an Alaskan ghost town, famed not just for the economic decline, but for a supernatural or cryptid-related mystery that drove the inhabitants away, making it a legendary site for Bigfoot enthusiasts and lovers of eerie tales. There are skeptics out there that believe these stories are fabricated. What do you think? Was the murders done by Nantinak? Authorities couldn't find any culprits for the gruesome events and the gruesome deaths, leaving the case officially unsolved, though some speculate a human killer, while the others blame the creature. Modern investigators find no proof of the violent events in historical records. They claim the abandonment was due to mundane economic factors. This wasn't your typical small town closure, where industry declines and people move on for better opportunities. No, the tale goes deeper than that. Laced with local legends and unexplained disappearances, the remaining ruins tell a story where people left not by choice but by fear. Imagine living in a town where the wilderness stretches far beyond what the eye can see, and every day someone from your community simply vanishes into the wilderness, never to be seen again.
I'm going to interrupt you for just a half second. So we do have Julie in the chat. It's always got brilliant things to say. She says you just need some lumberjacks to protect you.
I don't know if you want lumberjacks in this case, because obviously they go disappearing and never returning.
But yeah, lumberjacks, I agree with her.
Okay. They just don't get it. Lumberjacks don't survive.
Not in this village.
Not in this village.
No one lives
Hey,
in
if
this
they
one.
called lumberjacks, Julie and I will survive.
Anyways, go ahead.
Some people say that the spirits of those who disappeared still wander in the woods, as if trapped in the wilderness where they met their tragic fates. As the name Nantinak actually means those that steal people. Were those the same who stole and killed these people? When the Native American cannery workers left the area in 1905, they did return the following year. There were still reports of creepy incidents emerging. In the 1920s, the local newspaper said that a creature was lurking around the mines and that people spotted whole trees ripped out of the ground.
Hey, Tam, I'm going to interrupt you for just a half second.
Go ahead.
Are you able to read the comments that are coming across the screen? You're not able to read them?
No. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. Oh, yeah, I can.
The very last comment on the screen.
Yeah, you know why Doc and I are sitting here laughing.
You want to read that, Tammy?
Have fun with the lumberjack, then Tammy and I will flee. That works for me, Julie.
Oh, jeez.
I want to meet Julie in person. I think she sounds really fun.
Oh, man.
Well, we still need to get Julie on one of the shows. I do believe she has some paranormal. Julie says the sacrifice is moving. Poor lumberjack. If we go into Ketchikan, I do know that there is a lumberjack show. Plenty of sacrifices there. I mean, plenty of lumberjacks to take out for a drink and dinner.
Yeah.
Just got to get them on the boat and get them up north. Wait a minute, I just said that out loud, which means if anybody actually, some lumberjack from Ketchikan went up to Portlock and disappeared, and they're going to look at that and go, Doc's pre-planning things here.
Yeah, see, you gotta watch yourself, man.
Of course, let's not forget all the game cameras set up. And
see?
I'm not saying it's a perfect plan to set up a bunch of game cameras into a nice little trap area and, take somebody who we're not associating with and leave them on the beach and tell them, stay here in this cabin. You'll be fine. Don't worry. We got game cameras all. We'll see what's going on. Kind of sell the footage and build an actual studio where we can work out of.
Ooh, yeah.
Anyways, go ahead.
By that name already. Just kidding.
We're all the way off the rails. It's.
Well, we have to be. I only have one more paragraph.
We got plenty of time to get back on rail. Maybe. All right, kill it off.
Okay. One story was told that the Nantinaq was half human, half beast, and was not a threat. People just need to respect him and keep their distance. A Portlock woman claimed her cousin actually made up the whole Nantinaq story. Some people do dismiss the monster stories as mere rumors. Some others believe that the reason Portlock became abandoned was the opening of Alaska Route 1 state highway, a route that made Portlock an obsolete location off the beaten path.
Now, I've not heard that one before.
So, who knows?
Well, we just got to get a hold of some people and go up there and visit.
Right. I mean, part of the things that they've said too is, you don't want to be up in the forest or the ridge line at night or when the fog is out, because they will go to the edge of the forest, edge of the ridge line or whatnot, and just watch you and follow you.
Yeah. I mean, it almost sounds like our Dogman encounters where we see him in the woods, and it's not until we do something stupid like target practice that they get pissed off and want to chase us.
Could they have mistaken it being like a Sasquatch for a Dogman?
Well, I mean, if they were being disrespectful, I mean, that would go back to the, they were disrespecting, and as long as you were respectful and wouldn't attack you, but
I think I kind of go back to the point where the Spanish and all them came over and then left after so many years, being sick, dying, and then you have these new group of people coming over and having the same deal. Is there something wrong with the land, the vegetation, the water?
yeah.
And then you got the native people there wanting to reclaim it and try to re-establish it. What has changed since back then to now to where they want to reestablish it?
Well, when you hear about the infrasound and the frequency that can't be heard by humans, it makes you think of a Scooby-Doo episode where there's actually something happening underground.
Scooby-Doo. Watched that today twice. Yeah, I could see that.
Or maybe that was, like drums from something, and they were trying to just get people to leave that didn't belong there.
Would have been.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to say because we don't know.
Right.
I mean, in a way, this sounds a lot like, well, doesn't sound as bad as the little town of Milton we have out here. That was just purely just abandoned. And it was just basically abandoned because the cities merged and they didn't need Milton anymore for pretty much anything.
Right.
Julie says we must find out why Portlock is abandoned. Why not?
Add it to the bucket list.
Add it to the bucket list. Why not? We'll make it the final stop.
Where are we at on that bucket list?
We need a tour bus.
We need a big traveling RV. We're just going to have to live out the bus for a while.
Oh, wow.
We're going to be busy. It's going to take another 5 years for us to hit everything on the damn bucket list. We're going to need a major TV contract and just be going out.
Yes.
I mean, I say we could fly, but unlike, a certain TV host that's scared to fly, by the way, I never
God,
threw
you
that out.
never put him back up there. Shame on you.
I never met Portlock up there.
Well, that too.
Yeah, I mean, the reason why we couldn't fly is because of the fact that everything's like a day's drive in between each other.
It seems to be that way, huh?
Well, I mean, if you're doing a big road trip and you can line that all up, that would be the thing to do,
Right.
Yeah, we're just not as rich as that one dude.
We need to start selling some stuff. Start selling souls.
But I would definitely say check out the TV show. I mean, they do really a good job of going into the history of the town a little bit and their thoughts on why it went abandoned and what they think is up in their hills.
Yeah.
I was gonna look at rewatching that, but I didn't get a chance to it. There was rumor of a second season for it, but that never materialized. Yeah. I don't know what more we got.
I don't know, man. We're kind of run up against things. I mean, we can wrap up Portlock and kind of give a
Thoughts on it?
but I think we kind of had our thoughts on it. Watch the show, make your own decision. There's obviously some that drove people away, whether it be from land, cryptids, mythical monsters. Something killed people, something got people off the land. But apparently, if it's the mine shaft and it's really not producing, then you got to take your Scooby-Doo mystery and kind of flush that down the toilet. Because if it's not producing gold and nobody's there currently, then it's nobody scared anybody away for the mineral rights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mixture of many things, says Julie.
I kind
Well,
of.
how about we take a few minutes? I mean, we talked about in War Room tonight. We talked about the documentaries. Why don't we cover what's coming next for us and our endeavors?
Pure hell. Enjoyful pure hell. Why not? What the hell?
And it's going to be good.
Absolutely.
So 2026, I know we've said it probably 1,000 times over, we are going to be doing at least 3 documentaries at the same time. A 4th, if we can schedule some time to go to the coast for a weekend to do some Bigfoot investigating out there. Yeah, so the YouTube channel itself that some people are watching us off of, there will be one investigation video coming out a month until June. We're going to try to schedule some non-documentary stuff on a couple weekends, probably go back to Milton. Maybe I'll return to Chapman Landing, because I know Josh would like to go to Chapman Landing.
Oh, Big Josh?
Yeah, Big Josh was curious about Chapman Landing, so we could probably do a return to Chapman Landing, return to Milton, because I know you want to go back there.
Yeah, because I missed the last outing out there.
And then I'm sure there's some little things we can put together to fill out the YouTube channel while we're working on the documentaries.
Yeah.
So, maybe we'll find some easy little thing. I mean, I know there's a few cemeteries we got to take you back to.
Oh, yes.
So, I mean, there's some little stuff we can put up on the YouTube channel. It'll be a 20-minute video like normal.
That'd be exciting.
Yes, and then the documentaries, hopefully we're going to put them on Amazon. So it'll be a little bit more of a, I would say, bigger budget. But the Old Town Ghost Walks paid for all the equipment, so kind of pays for itself. So we're going to work on that. There will still be Unleashed. There will still be War Room because you guys have made it something to watch. So we have.
That's why. Just kidding.
We have 3 more War Rooms until episode 20, and then we are going to take some time off of War Room. Unleash will continue going on until March, and then that'll take, probably in March, we'll take a week off, and then we'll come back to it. So in between everything else, we'll be working on the documentaries because, as we said in War Room, Bigfoot, Dogman, Pisgah Home, all happen at the same hillside, so we can just go to the hillside and do videotaping for all 3 all at the same time, except for the interviews, which should be fun. It should be fun to get everyone together, get them out by the river or the channel, kind of make like an afternoon of it. Yeah, I mean, I'll put out the feelers to some of the other attendants. I think soon here, you, me, and Big Josh are going to do I don't know, maybe we want to do like an actual physical dinner, or do we want to do like a video chat where we can all just...
It really would depend on when you're looking at wanting to do it. Yeah.
Oh, Julie says, I asked about Bigfoot and cemetery because I've heard that before. Julie might be onto something, because if everybody sees the silverback up on top of the old cemetery, the Pioneer Cemetery in Vernonia, then if they have a tendency to go into cemeteries, that's something we ought to look into. But no, as for planning, I think there'll probably be several planning sessions where we can work out, bring your calendars so we can start marking out dates and be like, okay, we're filming this day and filming this day and we're filming this day and this is what we're filming on these days. And
sounds like a plan.
Yeah, and then I know I got vacation. What's that?
Said if you ever need to tag along.
We'll let everybody know the dates and everything else. I mean, we got cameras, microphones, boom mics, clapboards, body cams, hat cams. I think we're good to go. We've got all the editing software. I think we can do this.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Well, I mean, like in a 20-minute YouTube video, I mean, you can only put so much stuff in. I mean, we do tend to lose a little bit of the humor. We lose some of the behind-the-scenes stuff. You know, I do cut these things down so it's like, you know, you're going for just the meat and potatoes, you know.
Right.
So the documentary will be shooting for about 90 minutes. If we get a lot of good footage, then we'll go longer. If we got a lot of good interviews, we'll go longer.
Sweet.
Depending on how much footage we get, I mean, maybe we can get, you know, if the Bigfoot stuff really catches on and we get more people, then, I mean, technically speaking, we could probably shoot two Bigfoot documentaries, part 1, part 2. I mean, if we got too much good footage, I mean, I think we want to keep the movie maybe about 2 hours at the absolute tops.
Yeah.
Well, I
Or
mean,
you have a whole miniseries.
that's a lot of miniseries. But, like, you know, I mean, we want to sit down and do actual interviews, so it's not just us walking through the woods and that day's evidence, you know. Pisgah House, we want to go down to the museum downtown here and look at the artifacts they have, the logbooks they have, talk to the people, the curators who have written and studied it. And, you know, so we want to get that going. That's got to wait till May because I actually got a week off, and then we'll figure all that out.
Well, it sounds exciting.
Yep. And Julie, we're going to get you on War Room. I have an opening slot next Sunday if you are available. Just go ahead and message us on the DBK Facebook page and we can arrange that. Because I'm kind of running out of guests here.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I think we've drugged this on as long as we could for the last 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I think we're just going to go ahead and we're going to put a pin in that one. You will see us in 2026. Happy New Year, everybody. Hope it's a good one for you. As always, James is going to
kill it off.
You're going to kill it off for the night.
I got one first.
Okay.
Oh.
Remember, ghosts were people too.
Very well. Very well said. And then after that, keep your cryptids close and tight. Hug them all night. Until next week.
See you later, everybody. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.